Oh, hey guys. Welcome back to another Friday 5-minute magic tip. Hey, it's a special holiday edition I've got going for you guys today. Just want to chat with you right before the holidays. Hope everybody's got awesome Christmas and holiday plans set up. But I wanted to share this little tip with you just for the holidays. Something I was thinking about the other day while watching some Christmas classic movies. So hopefully you'll find it kind of helpful to think about this over the holidays. So just sit back and take a few minutes, all you DPC rebels and resistant fighters, and let's talk about the passion and the perseverance we've had in life to get where we are as physicians, and taking that passion and turning it into something awesome. And today's topic, I'm going to talk about passion and perseverance without people. Interesting topic. So I've been reading this book called Grit, 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 from Dr. Angela Duckworth. And she talks about grit and did a lot of studies and research on grit and what makes people complete difficult tasks, like military recruits at the um, um, going to college, and teachers in rough districts, and spelling bee competitors, and getting through these very difficult uh, military basic training sessions. She did a lot of research on that and found out that grit is what makes people get through things. And so, what is grit? And her definition of grit is the power of passion and perseverance. It's what makes people not quit. It's your get up and go. You get knocked down, you keep getting up again, you keep getting up again. And some people have a lot of grit, and other people don't. So, done studies actually on medical residents and neurosurgery residents and ER residents, and those who do better have a lot more grit, just stick to itness. That you can't keep them down. They just keep getting back up and going and going. So a lot of physicians have that to get through medical school, to get through residency. You have a high grit ratio. There's actually a test that she's developed to score your grit level. And medical students and residents and physicians usually score really high on the grit scale. So as I was watching some holiday classics, and one of my favorite holiday classics is the original, like Charles Dickens uh, stories about Scrooge and the Christmas Carol. So Ebenezer Scrooge, right? Just a miser, mean, old, cold-hearted man. So what made him such a miser and cold-hearted? How did he get that way? So we get a little bit of that in the story when he goes back in time, and when the first ghost, or the second ghost technically, comes to visit him and takes him back, and we see him in his childhood, basically sent away to school. It's the holidays, Christmas time. He's there by himself. So basically, he's been just sent away from his home to stay in school the whole time and not have much of a family connection at all. Not much people in his life. So we don't really know exactly why that happened. We don't know the full details. We do see later his sister comes and gets him and takes him home, and he basically becomes a apprentice for old Fizzywig, and he learns business, and he begins to learn also. He tries to learn. Fizzywig tries to get them to learn how to have a good time and social and have fun. Um, it seems like Scrooge, all he thinks about is making money and how to make more money, and he's so afraid about being poor and not having what he needs. And he puts all his grit, all his passion, all his perseverance, all his focus and purpose is on how making money and not being poor. And he leaves out one critical issue. That critical issue is people. He forgets about people and how important it is for his wife that he originally fell in love with, any family members, his sister, his nephew. Even in his business, we see he really doesn't seem to care about people in general. Um, he just wants to make more and more money and hold on to it. So we don't know the whole story about Scrooge and why he was so cold-hearted. We know in the end he does change, much like the Grinch, which is another story about being cold-hearted and having a heart that's two sizes too small. And then he sees the value of being with people. So we see this quite frequently in Christmas stories. It's a Wonderful Life is another one. We see a miser guy in that story as well, Mr. Potter, who is all about business, doesn't care about people. And we see in that movie that people is what really makes a difference. So, in thinking about that, we think about medicine as a business, and a lot of people don't want to think about it that way. But um, medicine is about people, and you're in the people business. If you're doing direct primary care, considering that, you are getting into a people business, and it's about helping people and sharing your knowledge to improve their health and make them live better lives. And pretty much every business out there, any business out there, is a people business. And so, just taking that focus moving forward into the new year about how you can help people live better lives, and that the medicine and direct primary care is focusing on people and what we can do to help people. You're not alone. There are many people who are on the edge of doing DPC, or maybe you're in a tough system. You're concerned about, the debt and how can you do this? You don't understand the business side of it. But you don't have to do DPC alone. Nobody should do it alone. There's plenty of help out there. There's plenty of DPC mentors. DPC Alliance is available to help people with training, classes, education, mentors. So dpcalliance.org is a good place to start and find help. So the whole message is about people and being together, because what we do is a social gathering. So it's good to have the grit and determination, and we all had that to get through med school. Um, but I would just encourage you to take that grit, determination, and focus to helping people. Don't be afraid to jump out and go visit some people. Talk to some employers. We talk about a lot of employers here, but share your business, share your passion for DPC, and for direct pay healthcare, and how you can lower costs and save people money. So get into the people business, plan for it in 2023, so you continue to improve your business, grow your business. And you can connect with me at drshane at dpcmagic.com. That's drshane at dpcmagic.com. Love to chat with you, meet with you, and we can do spend some time together. If you have questions, I try to help you with that. Any kind of employer questions, any kind of transitioning questions, even hiring staff, hiring physicians. We have went through several physicians here, so that may be some things we can chat about. So connect with me at drshane at dpcmagic.com. You can find my book at dpcmagic.com if you need some inspiration and some reading to do over the holidays. But anyway, let's continue to focus on helping people. And I want to just share this holiday message. I hope you guys have a great holiday season. A Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, all the special times that you're celebrating this year with family. Don't eat too much. Enjoy yourself. Let's have an awesome 2023, and we'll get back together then in the new year. Thanks, everyone.